Hey everybody, John with Owl Vans. We're out here at the Adventure Van Expo in beautiful Sonoma. It's perfect weather, and I am standing in front of what I think is one of the perfect transit vans, and that is one built by Grit.
Thank you very much, John. It's really nice of you.
Well, I feel that way, and I am a little bit biased because they use our parts, but I would say if you want to build the best transit out there, you've got to have some Owl on it, and this is one of our products that I was actually just telling the background story of, which I won't bore all of you with, but it was kind of funny how this came to fruition. But this is our ski box, and this has kind of had a little bit of a funny place in the industry. It's kind of something we had seasonally. It would always sell out. It was one of those things that was hard to get. The closest thing I guess you could have to like a Willy Wonka's golden ticket. But this is one of those products that I love because you can go out, and anyone that's tried to go skiing in a van knows how amazing it is to use these things in winter. But you've got a lot of snow, a lot of wetness everywhere, your ski boots, your skis, and as that stuff starts to melt, it falls off and it clumps. And it's just so much nicer to have something like this where you can throw all of your skis and all of your poles, your snowboards, and they can be in here, and all that snow can melt and clump off, collect in the bottom, drain out, and no one's going to see what you have. You have some nice gear. They're not going to be able to steal it. You have a kid that's acting up, and you threaten them with putting them in the ski box. I don't actually recommend that, but it's a possibility. So, I mean, it's multi-use.
Totally. Real world. I'm Dan with Grit Overland. Thank you for the nice words. I appreciate it, John. Real world using it, you guys. If you are super busy, I only got 3 days snowboarding in this year. As you can tell, it's May and it's sunny California, and I still have the ski locker on the back of my van. This is my personal van for testing products. The reason it's still here is because I've got some volcanoes to conquer this springtime with my split board, so we're going to do that. But realistically, I didn't truly expect it to be as good as it ended up being. I'm able to put 2 snowboard setups in here, plus a split board setup. And I basically kept them in here throughout the whole winter because I wasn't sure when I was actually going to have a day that I could jet out of the shop and go spend time on the mountain. And this kept them locked up. The other thing that I was surprised about is the venting in this thing is really good. As anybody who has a snowboard or skis knows, with metal edges, you should never leave them in a box where moisture can gather. I had no rusting, and they were in there for 90 days. So truly tested by a negligent owner of snowboards, but like really, really good product that Alice put out, and thank you for making it. We enjoy it thoroughly.
Well, I got to interrupt you too, because I got some hate mail from the golfers. They seem like a nice, relaxed crowd. They're not. They're angry. And they're angry because we called it a ski and snowboard locker, and they said, I am a golfer and I love it. And so it is now officially on our website, a ski, snowboard, and golf locker.
Very
and
nice.
we do get a lot of folks in Florida and in Arizona and warmer places where there's a lot of golf. They do put their clubs in there, and so it is multi-use. Summer it can be golf, winter it can be ski and snowboard. So I had to throw that in because I don't want any more hate mail.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. One of the things you guys will see on these boxes that John's team has created, which I really like, it's super secure. That's what made me feel comfortable leaving my boards in there for so long, all over town. You can see or hear that how robust that locking mechanism is. And then you've got a key entry here and here up underneath this other handle. And then the other thing that John and the team pointed out to me as well is you can also padlock through here as well. So if you're concerned about it, you've got some expensive boards, and you can double lock this thing if you want to. And then of course, what may not be obvious, and you'll see this in my real world review if you watch my other video about the ski locker, the handle covers the key lock. So you're not getting ice and water melting and freezing over that key lock. Multiple times through mountain passes this year, never had an issue unlocking that, which I've had issues with on like rooftop boxes and stuff. So great design, John. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate you guys letting us be part of the Grit team, because we're kind of known more for the sprinter stuff, and we're just kind of really finally starting to go full throttle into the transit world, and you guys are at the top of that. So you're the perfect outlet for our gear. So happy to work together.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We're excited to start putting more of your stuff on our vans.